Hello and welcome, Leslie Lane Peabody, the ninja in high heels, and I would like to invite you to come on this short journey with me as I teach you how to set up a Facebook group. Now, there are people that I have known that are marketers, and they use Facebook for a living and other social media, of course, but they don't know how to set up a Facebook group. So this is for my friends who don't yet know how to set up a Facebook group. I'm going to take you through it step by step by step. All right, so real fast, I'm going to get rid of this. I had a little friend pinging me, and I'm going to share my screen and take you straight into the inner workings of my Facebook. Now, just get used to that. That happens, and then it'll come back in just a minute. Okay, maybe I'm sharing the wrong screen. Let me try and share a different screen and make sure I'm sharing the proper screen. There's my Facebook. Okay, I'm going to share Facebook now. That's the cool part about doing a training. You don't ever have to have anything perfect. People take you as you are because nobody's ever perfect. So it's really great to be able to do that. All right, so what you're seeing right here is just my Facebook news feed, right? On my personal account. I'm not even on my business account. I'm on my personal account. And it's really, really easy. So up here at the top, I want to make sure that you can see what I'm doing. Do you see this little down arrow? Oh, poo. I just clicked on 750 words instead of the down arrow. Do you see this little down arrow right here? So click on that down arrow, and then you just say create groups. See how it showed up? And if you see above, it shows all your business pages, that kind of thing. You want to create a group. Create group. So I just click on that create group. It's going to bring up a group name. Now, for this particular group, it is a small mastermind group that I'm running, and we are called the Diamond Heirs. It is an awesome mastermind group, to tell you the truth. And they asked me to set up a group, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to add my exact members to the group. I'm going to just add one member right now because you don't need to see everybody that I add to the group. You can always add members to the group, so I'm going to show you how to do that as well. I want to add this group to my favorites. I'll show you that in a second. This is going to be a closed or a secret group. Closed means that other people can see it, but they can't see the post until you allow them in. Public means anybody can see everything, right? So a public group would be maybe if you had, I don't know, a blogging group or a corgi group or something like that. And secret, that's what I'm going to choose here because this is a very specific mastermind group and I only want people in there who know me, who I've invited, that kind of thing. So only members can find the group. In a closed group, I could look for you. I could look for, say, the word corgi, and I would find your corgi group even if it were a closed group. So that's the difference between closed and secret. Secret, you kind of have to know that it's there. Closed, you can search in the Google search bar, in the Facebook search bar, and find the group. So I'm going to create the group. It's quite that easy to create the group, right? Just create it. All right, and then choose an icon. I don't see a fabulous icon. I don't see a diamond or anything in there. So I'm gonna, because it's an educational group, I'm gonna choose the little educational cap and say okay. All right, now I'm gonna personalize my group, right? I'm gonna upload a photo just because I happen to have one and it is in my downloads, I believe. I'm gonna look for it in a second. The Diamond Heirs, that's what this group is called. And it's not gonna fit right because it's not a Facebook cover photo. So I'll go back and create the Facebook cover photo later, but this is the photo that I'm going to use right now, and I'm going to save the changes. All right, then Then let's talk about how to add new members. So Sherry Park Starnes is another member. Now the thing about groups is you typically have to be friends with people that you want to add to the group, right? So these are people that I'm already friends with. I do sometimes have difficulty adding people who are not my friends to groups, all right? So be thoughtful about that. So I'm going to add Sherry to this group. She's also another person on our mastermind. And that's pretty much as simple as it is. Now, in a group, you would want to add some tags. So I would say mastermind in this particular one. What is this group about? Oops, I didn't save that. So when you type in those keywords, so you might be Corgi Love or whatever, Mastermind School. So keep that one, and then in your description, add a description. So this is the next level breakthrough mastermind for Group H, the Diamond Heirs. We can share our posts and information here. And that's it. You just type whatever makes sense to us, right? All right, and then remember how I showed you that we picked that little icon? It's right here. Now let's say this is the most important group you've got going for you, and you want it to be way up here at the top. Well, that's pretty easy. You just click, whether you've created the group or you're a member of the group, all you have to do is click the rearrange. I clicked on, let me show you how to do that again. See that little, I hope you can see that little gear right there. You click on the little gear, you click rearrange, and then you just kind of pull it up where you want it to be, okay? And then you come back here and you say done. And then every time I open my Facebook, whether I'm on my page, I'm going to go back to my page, my timeline, see it stayed right here, so I can always quickly go there. And if you see with some of my other groups, I know how many messages have been posted to that group since the last time I was there. So I'm going to pop back over to this group, and let's talk about a few things that you don't want to do in a group. You don't want to add people to groups that have not asked to be added. Never do that. That is like a total faux pas. It's a Facebook faux pas. People hate to be added to groups. So like, I get a lot of this if people are selling makeup. They add me to a makeup party group, but they didn't ask me if I wanted to be invited to that makeup party group. Don't invite people to groups. Don't add people to groups. Invite them through a chat to a group and let them tell you they want to be added. Now, let's say that you want to invite people to a group. You can invite them by email. You can send them a message. If people ask to be added to this group, I can then add them as they ask. So that's kind of some of the good interpersonal skills you have about a group. Now, important things about groups is that you can use a group and you can create events. So in this particular group, one of the reasons I'm setting up my group is to create an event. We're going to have a mastermind meeting on Sunday. So I'm going to create this mastermind meeting, and it's going to be our mastermind meeting for the Diamond Heirs. And then the location, I'm going to get a Google Hangout. I'm going to say TBD, Google Hangout. And then my date and my time is going to be Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. End time, I'm going to add an end time because we don't want it to be more than 1 hour. 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time. You can have a description, our first mastermind meeting. Agenda will be each person will get 10 minutes to discuss their business. All right, and then I just create it. And then because this is an event on a group, it will go out to all the members of the group, right? So it automatically invited those other 2 people. And of course, I could have added an event photo, that kind of thing. Same old, same thing I would always do. So that is how you create an event for a group as well. So those are the top items that you need to know when you are creating a group in Facebook. Those are the top ones. If you have any additional questions, if you want to know more about creating a group, please send me a chat on Facebook, Leslie Lane Peabody. I would be thrilled to answer any of your questions. Quick little videos like this, easy to do. I love to share what I know with other people because other people share their information with me when I need it too. So Leslie Lane Peabody, Ninjas in High Heels. If you have a question that you need answered, go ahead and send me a chat on Facebook and I'll create one of these Google Hangouts just for you. Bye-bye.